Today, I want to share something really interesting. Usually, I don't respond to any news articles and media because I believe these work only for TRP purposes. And there are many fake news which are floating around. But as I heard a news tagging India as a Narak ka Dwar, door to hell, that is said by very respected authority position, and when they commented on this, then I realized that what he said is true. Because Bharat in 1947 got the freedom. But that freedom is only physical freedom that we got on physical map. But we are still mentally and spiritually not on the map of freedom. Our freedom is still with those people who controlled us or dominated us or invaded the country long back. When people say that Bharat is Narak ka Dwar and door to hell, or Bharat never responds no matter how bad you behave with Bharatiya. But let me clear with this thing that Bharatiya forgot their powers. It's like हम हिंदी में कहते हैं ना, उल्टा चोर कोतवाल को डांटे. Because inorganic people who invaded Bharat, they thought that they were fearful because of the wealth. Because Bharat never invaded any country. You will read the history and you will realize that our kings have never invaded countries just for fun or just to steal things. They were always in the protection of the country and they fought only for the protection of the country. The inorganic people, they were very fearful. They didn't know how to live. They didn't know how to grow food. They didn't know what are the spices. So these were the wealth of Bharat. And because these inorganic invaders were fearful due to the wisdom and knowledge of Bharatiya, that's why they have attacked directly on the education system. The Bharatiya ancient education system was the base for all the prosperity of Bharat, because education makes your thoughts, that makes you wise, that makes you creative, and that makes you strong enough to create boundaries and take wise decisions when needed. So invaders attacked our education system to make us fearful. They brought famine in Bharat. They brought poor mindset to our country. They became thieves to steal the abundance from Bharat. From the country, they have learned everything. From the country, they have got all the spices. From the country, they have learned how to be wealthy, how to make good structures, how to utilize sciences. The country that is guru for these invaders, they have stolen everything from them. And then they showed their dirty eyes to them. And even today, they are doing that. And then they criticize, they scold, and then they abuse in closed doors. So, my question to you is, what do you think? Who is weak?
The country who shared everything, all the resources, knowledge, wisdom to these invaders,
Because they believed that Vasudev Kutumbakam is true, or the people who are questioning Bharat, the Bharatiya are fearful, they don't know how to set boundaries. And you might have heard the statement Henry Ford said, whatever you believe is always right. If you believe the God is there, you are right. And if you believe God is not there, you are right. So both ways, you are always right. So now let me ask you, The person who is fearful will give only fear. Hurt person hurt others. So fearful person spread fear to others. So who is spreading fear? Alien conspiracies, fear from Hollywood movies, using bad spiritual work and then saying that these are bad spirits. They have created Star Wars that was never there. So let me ask you, who is fearful? If we see logically, Bharatiya were never fearful and will never be fearful.
How can that Bharat be a door to hell where animals, trees, people, roads, water, all the five elements were prayed and respected? How can that Bharat be a door to hell when there are prayers in each and every house of the Bharat, irrespective of their religions? Some religions they pray 5 times, some 2-3 times, some 1 time, but still they pray every single day. How can that Bharat be a door to hell where even before ingesting food, people pray? Before ingesting water, people pray. Where mothers leave the demanding career, prospering career, just to take care of their children and family at home? How can that Bharat be a door to hell where relationships are respected and people love each other, irrespective of whatever media shows on reels to increase TRP? How can that Bharat be a Narak ka dwar or door to hell where there are numerous festivals from every religion, from every culture, and the whole Bharat comes together to celebrate them? How can that Bharat be a door to hell where the peacocks are awakening the world in the morning and where even snakes are prayed? The only thing Bharatiya forgot, that they forgot to put Lakshman Rekha for Ravanas. They have to learn how not to let the Sita be stolen by these Ravanas and set clear Lakshman Rekha in our country so that no Ravana can enter and no Ravana has courage to steal the power, the Sita of Bharat. That Bharat, that is Sri Ram, the Bharat, that is Sri Vishnu, the Bharat, that is the sun. And if you are not aware of what I'm talking about, you can watch the video on the Hindi channel where I mentioned how the Bharat is the sun on earth. This is not only for the countries who are outside of the boundary of Bharat, but still people who are living in Bharat, they must first respect their country. They must learn how to talk. They must learn how to speak to others. They must learn that when they are talking to another God, and they have no right to say anything wrong or anything abusive to any God, because any form is made in the image of God. And when you are abusing to God.
So we as Bharatiya must stand together and respond to these kind of tagging, labeling to our respected country, Bharat. Our freedom fighters has not given their lives for these statements. So we must respect their sacrifices and we must strongly put our feet down to share with the world that, of course, we are in service, but we are not fearful. We know how to set boundaries, like Rana Sangha, like Maharana Pratap, like Swami Jai Singh Ji. So, read your history and put your foot down when it's needed. Respect your country and respect Bharatiya. Om Namah Shivaya.